Hello again. Sorry about the wind on this video. It's pretty bad. It's just been ripping through here all spring. So I apologize for the crap audio. I'm gonna take you on a farm tour and show you the stuff. So this is Chicken Coop Bravo. This is the place where we put the hens that have been kind of beat up, convalescing. There's no roosters in this pen, so it's a little vacation for them. We've got some babies in the box here that we are raising. Those are black Australorps mostly. There's a little shade shelter in their mist fan. So I built these little shade shelters because, you know, Florida's hot and the sun is brutal. These are just 2x4 frame with galvanized roofing. They're pretty light, but still the wheels are on them because it's much easier to move than to drag because they roll. And these are the mist fans. The water's on a timer. It's not on yet, but the electric is on. And this keeps them nice and cool. They will actually stand there and hang out in the mist. It's pretty fun to watch. How you doing, bud? You good? They've been pecking you. Look at your comb. It's all beat up. You've been doing that to him? So to run water out here, what I did is I ran PEX piping. It ended up being the most economical option, and it went in super fast because it comes in very long rolls. I thought about doing PVC, which might have been a little bit cheaper, but in terms of labor, this stuff, you just dig a little trench. We use the potato plow, and you just lay it in there, bury it, and you know, the little ends, they all snap on. It's pretty easy to do once you figure it out. So I got water going into all different corners back here for the garden, for the pigs, for all the chicken enclosures. And then there's extension cord that runs out. So out here I've got a 3-way split extension cord. And this runs all the way out there to the barn. And then I've got these exterior, I don't know what you call these, extension cord covers. These are waterproof. And they go to each one. So yeah, there's one central timer for the barn. And then each one of these stations has its own water timer. These things are fantastic. They're only like 20 bucks on Amazon. Oh, and one more thing. You stay there. So this is the Protopod. This is a thing that lets you harvest black soldier flies and other things. Right now it's infested with these kind of potato bugs that have taken over. It comes and goes seasonally, but yeah, you put your compost in here. Yummy. And then as the bugs mature, they try to crawl out, and they go up this ramp along the edge and then down that little hole. And yeah, they see me over here, they'll come running. You guys want some bugs? Let's see if we got any bugs. Oh yeah, we got lots of bugs. Look at all that. All right, this is gonna be funny. They'll hear that noise, and then they'll see me over here with the bucket. You want some bugs? Yummy. Oh, now they hear the noise, they'll come running. You want bugs? Come on, babies. Come get them. Yeah, these won't last but a few seconds. Hey, Crackers. You're a funny looking little dude. Get them. There's still some left. You better get them. Yummy. Bugs. So this thing doesn't come with the downspout. I mean, it's got this part here. This is not standard, but this is just a standard size PVC pipe. I just cut it here and put the bucket in there to fit it, and it makes it easy to collect. Oh, and that stuff up there. So we have had some incidents with hawks. And I don't know if you can see it up there now. We've got a hawk, an eagle, and a vulture all kind of circling around. The eagles haven't been a problem yet, but I don't think they will. The hawks, though, we've lost 2 roosters to hawks. So I put these flag things up. These are called feather flag poles. They come in sections. They come apart easy, and that's just hawk reflector tape, duct tape to them. I have to replace that every once in a while because the wind beats them up, but so far we haven't had any hawk incidents since I put those up. They keep their distance. So I think it's true that they don't like this stuff. Hey everybody, you all camera shy. You guys don't like the camera? Anyways, this is Chicken Coop Alpha. It's got roll-out nesting boxes that, of course, they hardly ever use. Let's see if we got an egg. Somebody's in there laying an egg. Hello, Penny Pig. Hey, baby. And there's Nitro, living up to his name. We got a bunch of garden stuff happening. Ooh, potatoes coming in. Look at that. Lots of potatoes. This is a compost heap. I don't think anything's planted in that one. But we got some avocado trees. We had some hard frost this winter, so a lot of these died back, but they're all coming back a little bit, so that's good. Lots of onions, assorted greens. We got this set on a timer to just kind of sprinkle everything. Oh, we got grapes. Grapes coming in. Some Ruth Stout method for sweet potatoes in here, and we'll see how that goes. This is another Chicken Coop Bravo that I built and I'm selling, and these are the bobbleheads. They're out here because they're under quarantine. which I'll make another separate video about all that. So this field here, we call this the YMCA. This is the boys club over here. This is Bo and Luke. These guys are Bureau of Land Management rescue donkeys. Hey bud, how you doing? They're still a little shy. Nobody likes the camera, do they? Nope, no camera for you. Alright. And this is Mufasa, our Dexter bull. Well, one of them. Hey bud, how you doing? Hey. And over there, I don't know if you can see him, there's a Holstein steer we bought from our neighbors. He will be meat at some point in the future. Oh, now you guys want to be around me. And this is Uhtred, our other bull. He's very little. Hey you, how you doing? Cow. This is Holly. You're a good girl, aren't you? Mostly. Yeah. More cows. Josie. Newest mom. Her baby, Max. Hey, you. That's Bolt over there. This is Carmen and her baby, Dr. Dre. There's Belle and Jasmine, who I think she's pretty pregnant. I don't know, when are you gonna have your baby? Uh-oh. The babies are going to check out the dog. This is Brandy. This is Belle's other baby. She's only a year old. She's getting pretty big. So people are asking me, why did you do this? And the answer is, we had this old chicken coop and it had blown over in the wind. It's very windy here. This chicken coop had blown over in the wind like 3 times and it was falling apart. And you know, I've bought a lot of this military surplus stuff through auctions like the monster truck. And oh, look down that lineup of all those trailers. You know, I got those super cheap at auction to do things with, like, you know, build egg mobiles or turkey arcs or whatever. And anyways, got tired of this chicken coop blowing over, so I mounted it on one of these trailer chassis, and it did really good. But the chicken coop was so beat up and rickety, and eventually had to get rid of it. So I thought, well, I'll just build a basic weatherproof box and be done with it. So I designed that monstrosity out there, that Alpha, and it works pretty good. It's got a lot of space for a lot of chickens. And this one is sort of an improvement on the green one that's out there. I'll give you a little tour. So we line these with AstroTurf because it's super easy to clean. You just pull it out, shake it off, give it a hose down, let it dry, put it back in. And this one You know, we tried the rollout boxes and they do work pretty well. They keep the eggs nice and clean, but you know, a lot of times the chickens don't use them and you have to pull the eggs out of their poop anyways. So these I just put regular nesting boxes in, and there's a door on the outside that you can reach in and get them. The other thing is, the other one, you've seen the video, the perches are horizontal and it makes it hard to get in there to get a chicken or to remove eggs. So I put these perches front to back, and I think that'll work out much better. So what's kind of nice about these trailers is they're high up off the ground. They don't blow over. They have this landing gear of different forms on different trailers to keep them from moving and tipping over. They have brakes that lock them in place, and they provide a lot of shelter and shade for the chickens. So they kind of like to hang out under here all day, and it keeps them safe from predators and weather and getting fried. So here is the feed bunker, and yeah, we get it by the ton because we get a significant savings that way. And we've got this dispenser on the bottom so you can open and close it. That's called a Fled bag. It has worked out really good. It's a little pricey. I think they're like 200 bucks, but that thing will last a lifetime, and it's worth it. So this thing I built for, I think it probably cost me about 200 bucks in lumber, and I can just throw that bag up there with the forklift, and it's super easy. That was the old one. Made this out of an IBC tote, and it just has a door like that. It used to be up on blocks, so you could put a bucket under there and just open it up, but disadvantage of that is the bugs got into it, and so we got feed moths. And then when it was almost empty, well, it wasn't almost empty, it was about halfway full, the food tends to kind of go up at an angle. There's no like funnel bottom for that, so you got to kind of scrape it out. So once you're halfway done with the container, it becomes kind of a chore to get the food out of there. Looks like birds have been building a nest in my backup generator. I don't see anything in there. Clean that out at some point. Most useful tool on the farm is this club car, and I got this, surprise surprise, at government auction. Super cheap. It is fantastic. Most useful thing, hands down. In a previous life, this was this was used at Warner Robins Air Force Base by the guys that launched the missiles. So we stuck some extra Air Force stickers on it and named it Air Force One. Anyways, I think that's it for the grand tour. Let me know if you have any questions. Hope you enjoy. Peace.